Okay, we should be good. Let me bring up the chat on the little old phone here. Fandaze, man, thank you for the donation, bro. I'm not used to affection, fam, so it throws me for a curveball, fam. My own, I hate to be like woe is me and shit, but my family don't even give me money for Eid, fam. Not that I need it, but it's nice to be thought of, if you know what I mean. All right, let me check this. One sec. This is live. Yep, this is live. Capcom. Let me know. The stream hasn't started yet, so I don't know how the audio mixes. But just give me a sec. Says I'm live. Makinchikateeks. Sec. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, even when I watch my own videos back, I don't like seeing ads on my own videos, but YouTube just forced them. YouTube's new policy says we reserve the right to monetize your videos now, so one sec. I'll scroll back, so don't worry about me missing anything. Okay, here we go. Bro, keeping expectations the same. I'm keeping them low as well. Welcome. My parents give me gifts, not money as well too. Man, I don't really have family no more that I link with. A lot of them are waste mans. Always here to support and chill guy like you. Cheers, Fandaze. My parents give me shelter and food. Yeah, exactly. Cool stuff, man. That's good enough. Okay, did you watch Megalobox? Not yet, man. I'll like I said on the community post, I'll double up on it tomorrow because I posted after midnight today. I'll double up on To Your Eternity and Megalobox Monday. Man, screw YouTube forcing ads on its users and all the ad money goes to YouTube. I mean, I do get a share because you need to have an ad that says when you're 4K 1K, like 4,000 subs, 1,000 hours plus, you have to have an AdSense and you have to fill in this tax stuff. So I'm not complaining. It's like nice change in the pocket, you know. So they get a lot of it. They get a huge cut, but I'm not complaining, man. I haven't been here ages, my bad. No worries, Brandon, man. All good. I haven't been here, fam. Forget you guys. I haven't been here on my own channel, fam. This is a double room. People keep asking me this question. This is a double bedroom that I don't use. I use the single. My brother uses the single. This is the double bedroom. When I get married, hopefully, I'll be there. There'll be a mattress on that bed, but I won't be doing live reactions from a marital bedroom, fam. So it's been like that for ages. I know, man. This whole background represents my life. The cardboard, the XP rig, Windows XP rig, the carcass, the corpse of the XP rig, and the empty double bed. That is like a picture of my life right now. So my brother's getting married soon, mashallah, man. Good, man. How old is he? Cool stuff. I mean, this is a spare room that I don't use, Brandon, so like nobody really need to come in here, and it's separate from the other side, like waking my bro up or waking, you know. One sleeps on that bed. Dude, I sleep like gorilla, like I'm ready for guerrilla warfare. No mattress, man. Planks, fam. Planks. The struggle, my friend, yeah. Like boiling up in here, man. I have this IKEA lamp, so the lighting's good. so that there's not like dark shadow on one side, left side. This IKEA lamp is making the Moyne Museum. Yeah, Moyne getting married at 23, like it's the 1920s again. A lot of people. My nephew, he married at 21. My cousin and her husband married my nephew off really early. I'd be shocked if he was even 23. He's 21, 22. He isn't too bad where I am at the moment, a bit cooler. Yeah, I always find that the upstairs is always hotter. Warm air rises, right? So the hot air, it's always hotter on my top floor. So like now when it's hot, I like going downstairs to stream downstairs, and I got the AC there. So I want to get married before I turn 30. I'm 20, dude. I'm 30. I could go. This is not the right place for me to talk about marriage and stuff like that. I am pro marriage. I'm for marriage, religiously and like in terms of like socially. But for me, a bunch of stuff happened in my life. I could make a separate video on that, talking about like what the situation is. But don't worry, it's nothing to do with me coming out as gay or anything. It's just mentally, what I mean? Mentally, you have to be prepared for responsibility. I got burned with my family after my mum passed, moving house. It just all got on top of me. So all that stuff got delayed. When I'm gonna set you up, got this audition. Oh shit, Ryan. Got that audition, fam. If only it was that easy, Ryan. If only it was that easy. Dude, 29 years old. Kenshin married anime. Nah, fam. I feel all the best, dude. Marriage is no joke. Yeah, you have kids when you're able to be responsible enough to raise kids. Be married if you're responsible enough, like you're prepared to make that commitment. It's no joke. There are people who get married. Like, I'll be honest with you, conservative brown dudes are like, we naturally, right? We abstain from premarital relations, premarital sex, right? So let's be honest, we're all horny dogs, right? So it's imperative that you get married as soon as possible, raise kids, whatever. But the truth is, you get into it because, you're a dude, typical dude, right? Then you realize you gotta live with this person. You gotta compromise. She's gonna change the arrangement of the furniture, paint the walls, ask for this, ask for that. It's a compromise marriages. You gotta go in being ready to make that compromise with that person. You don't want it to fail out the gate, right? And some people don't think about that. It's their parents saying, you gotta, and then it breaks up. I've had basically all my cousin sisters have had at least 2 marriages broken because of that. Sorry, crude humor. I'm also brown. There's gonna be a lucky woman who meets Triple P. Bloody hell. Marriage is no jokes. So you gotta be responsible to do it. You know what I mean? Not everyone has that. Nice, Brandon. What kind of name is Brandon for a brown dude? I noticed that a lot of Hindu people, Gujarati Hindu people, have like English first names. Okay, we're live, but they're gonna go live. It's gonna start soon. 10:30, they say. So I got English name, Brown Brandon. Oh, my parents moved to Canada, so I got the English name. Interesting. Do you think on is it because some people say that they did that because on CVs there's discrimination against ethnic names? I know a lot of people who a lot of Chinese friends of mine who changed their names to English, like Tony, Evan, even though their name was Kafung, or like they had very Chinese names, because they didn't want to face discrimination, like on the job market. A lot of people did that. It's just to give your kid the best shot at life that you can give them. My middle name got the Indian name. Nice. We live in different times now, man, to our parents. You can still be called Rahul Kohli or Riz Ahmed or Umail Nanjiani and still make it, man. My middle name got the Indian name. Yeah, a lot of people have that. Sri Lankan names are really long and hard to say. I've noticed. Remember Moin when you and Zest said that if I came down to Kojima thing in London, it would be a brown bread sandwich. It would. You'd be the filling. Yeah. I'm not religious. I only go to temple to make my mum happy. Yeah, a lot of people say that, man. But do your research, man. Just look out there, man. Do you believe in God though, Brandon? Like religion aside, do you believe in God like a creator or something? Gotta do your research. My last name is Lau. Lau name. Okay. Here we go. It's beginning. If it's too loud, let me know. Turn it down, man. If my voice is too low or too low, just let me know. I'd rather my voice be louder than lower. Okay.
Welcome to the Capcom E3 Showcase. I'm your host, Rachel Querico, aka Seltzer, and I'll be your guide as we walk through the latest releases, news, and updates from Capcom. We'll hear from the Resident Evil Village team, share some news from the world of Monster Hunter, and get the latest on Ace Attorney. Then we'll wrap up with some updates from our friends.
Dude, she's got like the contagious smile, fam.
Let's get started.
Like,
our first stop today, Resident Evil Village. The Resident Evil franchise continues to pioneer the latest and greatest in survival horror. The team has been blown away by the response to Resident Evil Village, which launched last month.
Yeah.
It brought the world another chapter in this decades-long story as the franchise celebrates its 25th anniversary this year. I'm honored to be able to introduce Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village, with a special message for the fans.
What's a special message? There's probably there has to be DLC. There's so much missing from this game. Hope it's free like Resi 7.
Where's Rose? She's everything to me.
I'm too depressed for her happy smile. Yeah.
I think it's time you left things in my hands. Go on, rest now.
The captions are jokes. My pants. You can't see him, but the captions are jokes.
Hi everyone, my name is Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank everyone who's played since we launched the game in May. We hope you're enjoying this new chapter in survival horror. As a reminder, everyone who purchases Resident Evil Village will gain free access to our online multiplayer title, Resident Evil REverse, where
I've got that code, I haven't used it yet.
Their favorite Resident Evil heroes and bioweapons. I'm now happy to announce that Resident Evil REverse will go live next month across all supported platforms. So head into the fray to celebrate the Resident Evil 25th anniversary.
25th anniversary. I think they could have celebrated it better than they did for 25th anniversary. By popular demand, development has just started on additional DLC for. Of course, there's DLC needed. Okay. By popular demand, people demanded DLC because.
For that wonderful update.
Alright, man.
Next up, some long-awaited news from the world
presentation
of Monster Hunter.
for the
Whether it's
DLC.
adventuring alongside monsters or battling them with friends, we've got something for you. First,
Was that
let's
Zoe
dive
Left 4
into
Dead?
the brand new story-based RPG entry to the series.
Dude,
Monster Hunter Stories
text
2
was the
Wings of
announcement.
Ruin.
I'm glad knowing there will be DLC because it needs DLC. Dimitrescu or Heisenberg or something. We need Code Veronica.
This was his fate.
This is a Switch. I've never been into Monster Hunter, man. She be crying, yeah. Everyone's gonna use that as the thumb because he's the crying, dying, or fighting.
All around, things just kept getting worse. But I heard that Guardian Ratha had survived and returned to Hekolu Island. I went there to see.
You're right that every game wants to be like Breath of the Wild now. Like since it came out, we have so many games like.
Of course, that's when I met you.
New waifu, yeah. I hate anime now.
Red's kinship stone, and now a Rathalos egg. This is destiny.
The legendary
There are some people that get what Monster Hunter is. Like, it's got a huge fan base. It's like one of Capcom's most popular franchises, but I don't get it, man.
Many people believe there's a connection between the strange happenings and the wings of ruin. The pits are appearing everywhere, and they're emitting.
Gotta have that hourglass figure. Make a good omelette. You what? Anything cell shaded just instantly gets people curious, or now cell shaded turns me off more than anything.
How do you control them?
It's not about
I remember back in the day when Tales games were the only thing cell shaded. Now everything's cell shaded.
And the bonds between monsters and riders are just like your bond with Tsukino.
Look at that, explosions, cool anime shit. People lap this up.
What kind of power does Ratha really have? Why are all of these pits appearing?
Gotta have bunny ears or rabbit
Who wants
ears.
to take Ratha for themselves? All I have are questions.
If there's worry or doubt in your voice, Ratha will become anxious too.
You know, the West does have a problem with generic grey-brown marine shooters. It does. But Japan has a problem with this ad nauseum over and over and over again.
It's too much for his body to bear.
You take Monster Hunter name off this trailer, you'd guess 4 or 5 different guesses. Like, if you didn't know Monster Hunter already. Wear that bikini outfit DLC, yeah.
You can groove with fellow humans.
They have the power of kinship.
I know this is a Capcom conference. I thought this was Tales of Arise for a second.
Everyone they meet, that makes them strong.
Oh shit.
My friends here
Got a little
told me
cat
that.
mascot.
I believe in the strength of humanity.
I tried that Scarlet Nexus demo. Didn't like it. Gameplay was good though, but didn't like it that much. Swimsuit outfit. The Monster Hunter is too cartoonish. Yeah, the mainline series is less like this. Oh shit, you got a mount, fam. Dude, that Repeat from Vesperia. Wait, Bandai Namco. That's Repeat from Vesperia. Dude, that is a rip-off of Repeat from Tales of Vesperia. Dude, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. That was Repeat, the dog from Tales of Vesperia. And even these outfits, Yuri's got Demon King outfits like this. This is all homogeneous mess. I'll do a tweet to show you how fucking carbon copy they are of characters from another game. Baker knows. Anyone who played Tales of Vesperia knows.
Looks pretty epic, right? And how about that announcement? The canine companion Palamute from Monster Hunter Rise will be joining Monster Hunter Stories 2 as one of the new Monsties in the first free title update coming soon after the game's release. You can get an early peek at the game with the Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin trial version starting on June 25th.
Do you think they'll announce Code Veronica? She's wearing Claire Redfield's outfit.
Weeks later on July 9th.
Baker.
That's not the only way to join the hunt.
She looks like Claire right now. Maybe they're announcing Code Veronica.
Success earlier this year, and we have even more content coming, including a new collaboration on the rise. Let's find out more.
Dude, how can she keep that smile up through the whole presentation? That's commitment, fam.
Let's go.
It doesn't look like a fake smile. Capcom collab one.
Rathalos is no runt.
Moon's blessing emerge.
Dude, the collaboration was that you stole. You know what? Capcom have already come under fire for plagiarism this last 2 weeks. Plagiarizing shit. They literally just plagiarized Repeat from Tales of Vesperia. Jokes. It's hilarious. All about the face. All about the face. More attractive. She stops smiling like that. She takes some clothes off. See, look, you see how Monster Hunter, the other Monster Hunter looks less anime. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Well, still anime, but you know, not cell shaded and shit. Oh, paid downloadable, paid. Why can't you be like Tsushima? Give everyone cosmetics for free. All this is all paid DLC. All paid DLC. How about wearing nothing but a smile? That's what the term is. She was wearing nothing but a smile.
There has never been a better time to be a Monster Hunter fan.
That jacket is foreshadowing the Code Veronica remake.
And the launch of Monster Hunter Stories 2 this summer. We can't wait to hear about your own stories of adventure. Well, that's not the only thing Capcom has in store for us this July. Fans of Phoenix Wright will have new chapters to explore with the release of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
Everyone's been waiting for this.
North American and European future attorneys will finally be able to get their hands on the Great Ace Attorney Adventures and the Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve, which were previously only available in Japan.
Yeah.
You'll travel back in time to the
Physical
late
release,
19th
hopefully.
century Japan and London to play as Ryunosuke Naruhodo, Phoenix Wright's ancestor, in this action-packed prequel. Now let's hear more about the story.
This I'd play. I've never been into Phoenix Wright, but I'd play these. Greatness, yeah. I need a physical release though.
Welcome to the center of the world. Great Britain's mighty capital.
Great Britain's mighty capital.
Country is incredible.
Such a stereotype.
I will become a lawyer. I have to.
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious murder. Who are you?
London's Ace Detective.
You must have heard of me.
We must solve this case, Naruhodo-san.
Naruhodo-san. This is so weird here in English dub. British accent on a Japanese woman.
It would seem the truth is now tantalizing.
Sherlock Holmes.
The defense demands its right to a cross-examination.
And plus this is more a game than Danganronpa, so I might enjoy it even more. Objection, there we go.
With all due respect, this is an outrage.
Takashi Miike did the Phoenix Wright live action film. I haven't seen it. Heard it was good though. English dubs that use San-chan hurt me, yeah.
You're the best lawyer in the world.
You're the best lawyer in the world. This is jokes, but I like it.
So
Japan cross London.
Cases and 8 mini escapades where you can take on the role of a defense attorney. Now, we all want to see some gameplay, right? Let's take a closer first look at 2 gameplay features new to the franchise in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles: Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination.
God. Shit. More Phoenix Wright in the Western on PC. Sign me up. Nice. Dude, we need Resident Evil Code Veronica remake. We need Code Veronica remake. This is all well and good, but
Supreme Court in Whitehall, if you wouldn't mind.
The Capcom team is thrilled to present 2 new gameplay features, Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination, coming to the Ace Attorney series.
this is a good entry point for me into Phoenix Wright. I was never into it, even though I had DS and 3DS.
While investigating to prove your client's innocence, players will
You
come
wish you were
across
Phoenix Wright.
conspicuous situations that require further examination.
Dude,
with the help of Ryunosuke's legal aid.
you wish that
Suzaku,
law was as
and
easy as
brilliant
Phoenix Wright
deduction
makes out.
Detective Herlock.
I like this, what the Murder on the Orient Express
Herlock
vibes.
proceeds to present his
I like
logic
that.
and reasoning spectacular, a grandiose yet flawed series of conjectures.
I'm studying. If it does CV remake, this and Dragon's Dogma best conference so far. I liked it, Dragon's Dogma 1. I didn't love it though, so it probably not be so hype. I wish this was voiced. If you're gonna re-release it with some extras, like voice, like full voiceover or something. Herlock Sholmes to avoid copyright. Herlock Sholmes. See, look how easy he makes deduction look.
Ryunosuke and Susato will then discuss to correct the flaws in Herlock's deductions. At this point, players will be prompted to search for clues that help identify the errors in the detective's logic and reveal the truth to the mystery. As players present new evidence and observations, Herlock will amend his deductions based on the new information. Upon uncovering the truth, Ryunosuke and Herlock enter into a semi-metaphorical, semi-literal dance that brings them to the conclusion.
Semi-metaphorical. Okay. Summer. We get it, fam. You have our money already, fam. You're a woman. Okay, with the fake beard. Dude, they just assumed gender right there, right there. Sorry. Dude, make a break for it while they're doing their little fucking dance, fam. Just run and hide. Nikolina Pavlova. Also, she was flat before, and suddenly she takes her mask off, and she has a rack. You see how easy these games make law and deduction look? That's jokes. Men can't have long blonde hair, Moin, you know.
In courtroom battles, players will attempt to convince
I felt like maybe they spent maybe few minutes too long on this.
Displayed and represented by two scales of justice, one black representing a guilty verdict, and one white representing a not guilty verdict.
Why does the black represent the guilty verdict?
In summation examination, take the stand to face off against the jurors, all of whom provide explanations as to why they've reached their guilty verdict.
Capcom more legal racism. Capcom more like Napcom because I can't stay awake watching this trash. I'm the best. I know God Machine, fam. God is the best, fam.
Examine each statement carefully and select two contradicting jurors.
That is weird, though. Black is the guilty verdict. White is the not guilty. Has there ever been a black person in Phoenix Wright? Objection.
Be ready to provide evidence from the court record to help prove the contradiction in their claims.
Dude, that is fucked up.
If you successfully point out one of these contradictions among the jurors, you might just change their minds too.
That reminds me of Knives Out. The way the old man dies.
Will send a fiery ball towards the scales above and literally tip the scales of justice in your favor.
Interesting.
Contradiction to light and persuade the jury.
Is this the show? Are you? No, I'm not playing. This game isn't out yet. This is the Ace Attorney trilogy of games that was only released in Japan. So.
This has just been a small taste of the exciting.
This is the live. I'm watching the Capcom conference live.
Attorney Chronicles. We are very excited to get this game in the hands of
a toaster for a face, and he's supposed to be black.
Thanks for watching.
Thighs out, knives out.
It already seems like I have a bunch of games to catch up on. There are some exciting new adventures.
I'm convinced her jacket is foreshadowing to Code Veronica.
Look at the new premieres from Capcom, but what about esports?
Let's misdirection.
Showcase a few words from two of the stars of Capcom fighters, Rob TV and Vicious. They'll tell us what's been going on with Capcom esports, including updates on the Capcom Pro Tour, Intel World Open.
She has had this smile
and all the other content
plastered on her face since the beginning. Yeah, cool stuff. It's, believe me when I tell you this, her choice of outfit, that jacket, It's gotta be.
Everybody, and welcome to the Capcom esports presentation
Resi,
for E3
Code Veronica.
2021. My name is Vicious, commentator for the Capcom Pro Tour as well as Street Fighter League, here with competitive Street Fighter 5 player.
They can't say they can't talk about Evo. Sony owns Evo now.
Rob TV. What's going on, Rob?
Oh my goodness, Vicious. Host extraordinaire. That just sounds beautiful. It has a ring to it. And I think that's the perfect word to describe what we have for everyone today. Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, everyone's been saying that cool stuff.
It feels right and you feel the electricity in the air. Nice.
Black people don't exist in Phoenix, right?
And there might be some people at home, Vicious, who don't fully know what competitive Street Fighter 5 is. The long and the short of it is this. We travel all around the world, state to state, country to country, and we try to bring our opponent's life bar.
Capcom was synonymous with Evo, but now I guess they gotta carve out their own.
If you think you're the best in your region, sign up for Capcom Pro Tour to prove it and become possibly a world champion at Street Fighter 5.
He's checking to see his controller isn't like modded or some shit.
So in this year's CPT overall, it's a
I don't understand the fighting game community. Like, it's such an alien world to me, man.
That money alone, that's not what's really at stake here. It's about making it to the granddaddy of them all, Capcom Cup.
Item just reset in grand finals of Capcom Cup.
So behind me, you
talk about racist. Any white dudes ever seen in these tourneys? Pretty multicultural in these tournaments.
That's right. We take all of our events and broadcast it live from the
Mon Moin, what up, Lord Unhold, fam?
Top competitors from each and every one of these.
What about Lord Unhold? Greatness. This is esports right now, Capcom. But we want Resident Evil and Dragon's Dogma. That's what we want. Guess what? They announced Resident Evil Village DLC with text. Just text saying, we are working on DLC by popular demand. That's all we got that was significant so far. An Ace Attorney.
Is your first qualifier for Japan for the Capcom Pro Tour. Not only can you catch the Capcom
the
Pro
E in
Tour
esports stands for East.
On a plethora of platforms. We have it
Hells yeah.
YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Of course, if you don't catch it live, you can also check out the VODs for all the competitive studying you would need to become a successful Street Fighter 5 player.
We need them to announce something that we don't know about.
On Capcom Fighters, we have No Neutral, the official pre-show of the Capcom Pro Tour. We have sets where we take players from around the world and play off in an exhibition first to 10. Not only that, actually, we do have Street Fighter League that's happened season
dominated by those who live in the East. They didn't even do the age-old please look forward to it. Yeah, Baker, they didn't even do.
With the championship and the 150,000.
I feel like they inserted that text into this at the last minute. It just felt like it was like inserted.
But now you actually have your teammates at your back, and every decision that you make is not just about you anymore.
Look for more news on Street Fighter League later this year.
It's overtime. What's gonna happen? Nice. He checks it.
Bruh. You always got that second job to fall back on, fam. Don't cry. To be fair, the East has half the world's population. Yeah. The odds would be that they'd produce someone like super talented in some obscure niche.
Next month. Be sure to check out the official website for more information, including current standings and broadcast schedule.
To commemorate this event, everyone who logged
this is jokes. Do they spend too long on esports, man?
Title and dojo object. You do not
I don't want them announcing Street Fighter 6.
I highly recommend everyone to stay tuned for future Capcom Pro Tour updates on the Capcom Fighters channel.
And again, we've had so many events so far. We started off with the Japan region. We've had a couple of more events going on afterwards, but the action does not stop. In fact, we're going to be continuing off with the Midwest region for the Capcom Pro Tour. I know you're definitely excited about that.
100%. I mean, of course, your boy is from Ohio. Make sure you guys tune in.
If they continue to make more Street Fighter, I might take a piss. They might have more discipline growing up, yeah. Not lost in drugs and fluff, yeah, that's true, God. This is cringe, but someone gets money out of it, so congrats to them. Bring back the lady, yeah. Bring her back, fam. People are frantically Googling her name, fam. Where were you hiding her, Capcom?
I'm the best in the world. This game has changed the lives of so many people here.
They need one big announcement. None of these conferences had one big announcement. Xbox didn't have it. Square didn't have it.
This is the ultimate Street Fighter 5 experience. This is Capcom Pro Tour.
I can forgive a bad conference if you have at least one big
Thanks,
thing.
guys. It's been a really exciting season so far, and I can't wait to see how this plays out on the road to Capcom Cup. Remember to check out Capcom Fighters' Twitch and YouTube channels for more information and to watch the latest matches.
Yeah, no worries, Lord and Hall, man.
For Capcom at E3
Thank you for coming by right now, though.
Let's recap what we all saw. Resident Evil Village is back with the latest installment of the survival horror experience and RE-verse as part of the franchise's 25th
It's not an announcement. This is not an announcement.
We have new adventures to embark on.
You should have reminded people that you got DLC planned.
Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin, and Monster Hunter Rise. And don't forget to go back in time with the great Ace Attorney Chronicles to tap into the family history.
I used to be a fiend for Street Fighter. Then I realized I don't want to spend 3 hours raging at netcode, fam.
Make sure you catch the latest matches with Capcom Fighters. There
You
really
could sit
is
there.
something for everyone here today. But don't go anywhere yet. Join the conversation on Twitter and
Is
make
that
sure you
it?
check out the Capcom virtual booth on the E3 portal to
Dude,
watch
that
all these
her
videos
outfit is a
again
lie.
and more. I'm Rachel Querico, aka Seltzer. Thank you for being part of the Capcom experience.
Did everyone agree to have mediocre conferences? It's like everyone got together said, look, we're gonna put all our most mid announcements now, and then we'll spread the. Where's Dragon's Dogma? Where's talk of Resi 4? They could even talk about VR, RE4 VR, or a remake, or I don't know, man. Do you know what's stupid? Is that their plans leaked. Capcom's plan leaked onto the internet because hackers got wind of all their plans. They have way more than this. Way more. They have like 2 more Resident Evil titles planned. They didn't even talk about Reverse. Reverse has been delayed. They didn't even talk about Reverse. What is going on right now, man? Ace Attorney, we already knew Ace Attorney was coming. Pre-orders were probably, like, people didn't even need to see this. What's going on right now? This is the shittiest E3 of all time. That was it. They announced with text, Resident Evil Village is getting DLC. Ace Attorney, the games that never came out to the West are coming now. Fair enough. Esports, Capcom Esports. People have known about Capcom Esports for ages. And that's it. Nothing else. Bro, that's disappointing, man. It's not quite as bad as Square Enix. The fuck, I don't want this. Fuck, I need to let it play out, fuck it. What do you think Sony decided to do? Why do you think, yeah, Sony knew, man. Sony knew, and Sony already dumped all their information through articles and interviews. We know God of War's coming to PS cross-gen, Horizon cross-gen, GT7 cross-gen. People are suspecting Final Fantasy 16 is going to be cross-gen. If it's coming out early next year, people are suspecting it might be cross-gen, even though they've said it's only going to be PS5. Hell yeah, well, what we need is a LOTGH game that is made properly. LOTGH. Yeah, that's never going to happen. The best you're going to get is Guardians of the Galaxy. Like Space Epic or some shit like that. What other conferences are left? Is that it? Is there any more interesting conferences left, guys? Or is this it, the end of E3? What a shit show, man. It's just... Highlight was a game we knew about already, and they reminded us that for the 25th anniversary, the Village is already out. That's not an announcement. You wasted 2-3 minutes of that. Bruh, this is... Microsoft? No, Xbox is already gone. React to Nintendo so you can make another... When's Nintendo? So you can make another banger like that. Dude, Nintendo have won it. Sony's not here, right? Nintendo have de facto won it now. When 3 out of 4 are shit, the last person to go just won. Won by default, man. When is Nintendo? I know some of you guys here are Nintendo fans. I hope that they announce Bayonetta 3. Even though I don't have a Switch. Fuck, that was disappointing. I don't want to sit here being pretentious. I like finding the silver lining. All these podcasters, like gaming podcasts, they try and find the silver lining in really shit conferences, like Easy Allies. We're looking for every silver lining they could find in Xbox conference. There is no silver lining. Your industry insiders, half of this stuff you knew, and you're sitting there live on camera pretending like you're shocked and surprised. Oh wow, that looks amazing. You knew about this 2-3 weeks prior because you're one of the industry insiders. You fucking your contacts within these developers told you this would happen, and he's sitting there lying to us saying, "Oh, that's amazing, that's amazing." I'm thinking Nintendo's tomorrow. I'm done. E3 was what a shit show, man. Nah, that was Ubisoft. Did they announce Rabid Mario crossover? Yeah, that was Ubisoft, and that was ages ago. What a shit show, man. Let me let this play out, and let me pause it. Let me show you guys, because some of you guys joined in late. I don't even need to show you video footage. I can just show you a screenshot, literally, of what they announced about Resident Evil Village DLC. It's a frame. It's literally a frame that sums up the entire announcement for Resident Evil. What am I, Digital Foundry? Wait. Let me let's see what the chat's saying. Let me look at what chat's saying there. Smash that dislike button. Deadcom. Everyone dislike. Where's the game? Look at the chat on the side. Look at all the comments now. Bruh. Smash that dislike button. Stop the Capcom. Dislike. Bruh. We're all on the same page here. We're all on the same page. C55 makes me sick, and I'm a FG fan. Smash that dislike button. This sucked. As it should be, man. You know, I liked it before I watched it. I was like, nah. 608 dislikes right now. And me, there was 22k people watching. Now it's just 722. So yeah, let me show you where they had Resident Evil Village. Hold on. What they announced about it. There. This. Wait. 1 sec. Play. Dude, she was the best thing about this performance. She was the best thing about this thing. Eye candy. There we go. This was everything. This is lit. Who was that woman though? I have no. Let me find out her name. Who's that woman that Seltzer Smiles. Seltzer Smile saved it. Yeah. This is literally the frame that says, by popular demand, development has just started on additional DLC. People demanded it because people wanted more, and it wasn't there. This isn't DLC, by the way. This is just the stuff they couldn't put in because of COVID, and they had to get the game out. Man, I love how they try to pull the wool over your eyes. We see it, fam. We see it. Rachel Cuervo, aka Rachel Cuervo. Okay, yeah, that's her name. Yep, her name is there. Rachel Quirico. At Salsa, please. Bruh. So her and Ace Attorney were the best thing, but they lied. Her jacket is Claire Redfield's jacket from Revelations. Resident Evil Revelations and Resident Evil 2 Remake. And everyone's like, shit, Claire, Code Veronica. Proper deception right here, man. Proper deception. Don't know if that's her last name. I didn't hear it right, I bet. She says Rachel Quirico, so yeah. Alright, well, at least I got something from the stream besides Ace Attorney. Yeah. What do you guys rate? What do you guys rate these conferences so far? Square, Bethesda, Capcom, Ubisoft, all the ones you care about. Let's just say Xbox, Bethesda, Square, and Capcom. I think Capcom were better than Square. Xbox was better than Square. So, but it's just overall not good, man. Sleep out of 10. All garbage. Yeah. All garbage. Man, that was terrible. People needed something better. COVID, we're just about winding down on lockdown. Like getting back to normal, out there. Gamers don't want to hear about cross-gen games. They want to look forward to games for their consoles, right? Or cross-gen, whatever, PC. And then they had nothing, man. So stupid. For like the last 10 years, I think Xbox was better than Capcom and Square. But it's not by much, yeah. I agree. We had Ace Attorney, Monster Hunter 2, which not many of us aren't even into Monster Hunter. Some of us are, but not this version they showed. Yeah, what can I say, man? Don't want to ramble on. But yeah, man, thank you guys for sticking around, man. It was dope though. It was even worth watching a mediocre thing. When you're with people, it's worth watching something mediocre. It was terrible, man. What a waste of time. This is an Instagram. Oh shit. The only good thing I got from this was like a bloody hell, Sin's doing the research. Sin's doing the research. Seltzer, please. Okay. Okay, I would have almost gone to Instagram, but it would have been a bit too fucking creepy and pervy if I did that on stream. But yeah, thank you. Oh, I didn't post my link. Just Imgur. Okay, so there's moderation. There's auto moderation stuff. But I want to say thank you to Fandaze if you're still there for the $20 donation, man. That was a shock. He donated right at the beginning. But yeah, thank you, Baker, God Machine, Sind, Omega, Square, 3 out of 10. Fucking awful. Awful, man. Can we go back to 80s games quality with upgraded graphics? Capcom more like Capcom. Yeah, Capcom 3 out of 10. They wanted everyone looking at her Seltzer, right? So they just didn't bother about all the mediocrity in the conference. Stuff people didn't care about. You know what I mean? other words, boredom, all out boredom. Yeah. But hey, you got your CG elf looking girl waifu. Looks like a 14-year-old elf girl, typical waifu bait. You know what I mean? You get that at the end of the day. You guys should be giving it at least minimum 7 out of 10. It's cell shaded. It must be good. It must be good. It's cell shaded and it's from Japan. It must be good. And it's got a Japanese dub. It must be good. No question. Look at it, man. Look at this. By the way, let me show you guys something. Before I finish, I want to show you the plagiarism. Any of you guys familiar with Tales of Vesperia? Let me show you something. It's fucking ridiculous. Where's the dog? I want to quickly show you the dog. Palamute. There we go. They're going to show him. Wait. There, this dog. This dog is Rapide from Tales of Vesperia. You know this, Omega. Omega, you know this. Straight up plagiarism. Straight up. The sword in the mouth, the color, everything. This is Rapide from Vesperia. All you have to go is type in REPEDE Vesperia into Google. You're going to see this is a straight up rip-off of thing. And like I said, Capcom have already had plenty of people filing lawsuits for stealing ideas, stealing designs, everything. And that's that outfit here. This outfit here is an outfit I think Yuri has in Vesperia. So there's no originality. It's just a homogeneous mess of like cell shading. Graphics 7 out of 10, waifu 8 out of 10, game quality 2 out of 10. Yeah, exactly. What a waste. What an absolute waste. And then they were actually shilling paid DLC. All the cosmetics you can get. You can get this little girl in a fucking skimpy bikini outfit. You can get this guy looking like an edgelord demon king. All this stuff, man. All this, man. The fuck, that's literally the exact same doggo scent. Exact same doggo. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yeah. But that goes for all games in the last 10, 15. I mean, that's true, and that's the problem. That's the problem. America, the West has a problem with shooters. Dull, grey-brown, rinse and repeat shooters. Japan has a problem with everything being cel-shaded with a little mascot character with cosmetic changes and little waifu characters. No nuance, no nothing. They're all anime archetypes. They're all like archetypes that you've seen before, man. I gotta go play some Fallout. But yeah, sorry, I've been rambling long enough, man. Honestly, I'm surprised I had so much to say for a conference that was this mediocre. But yeah, thank you guys, man. And I want to do more streams. It's just there's gonna be good reason to do them. You know, I know there are people who stream. I stream games on Twitch, by the way. You probably know, you probably don't know, but every night I stream on Twitch games. So if you want to come there and see me play games and shit like that, man, we do it, man. Come over there and we can talk and shit like that. Usually I stream conferences and anything relevant here. So good night, man. Take care, Lord and Ho. Take care, Sind, God Machine, Omega, cool stuff, Baker, Reventon, Phil, my boy Ryan, all you guys, and Fandaze. Thank you again for the super chat, man. Peace out, guys.